How's it going, everybody? KC3 here again with some quick gaming news for you. So pretty much a couple days ago, there was a report stating that Nintendo will stop doing Wii U production at the end of 2016 of this year. But then pretty much a couple days later, Nintendo pretty much denied that the Wii U production will end, and pretty much it will still go through like to the end of next year and not this year. So pretty much there was a rumor or report of the Wii U production supposed to be stopping this year, and it seems like Nintendo came out and pretty much confirmed no, that's not the case. They're still going to support it, and pretty much with all the talk with the NX supposed to be sometime reporting to be released sometime this year. It was a good it was a good case that this report could have been actual factual. But then again, Nintendo, you can't really say anything until the main source, Nintendo itself, comes out and confirms it, and pretty much just said it's still going to support it. Now, I went online and see some games that's supposed to come out in 2016 for Wii U, and pretty much you still have Star Fox, you have the Mario and Sonic game, you have some more games that's coming out, but in the fall you have some games that's supposed to be coming out in the quarter of the 4th, I believe, but doesn't have a release date yet, so those probably can get delayed to 2017 or something. So we don't know for sure. Nintendo Treehouse, or next couple of weeks, Nintendo will probably have a release date for those games. But I can see some of those games that's coming out in the end of 2016. I can see like half of those getting pushed back to 2017, so Nintendo can still support them or whatever. And then if the NX does come out in 2017, it could be straight to go. But then again, NX could come out this year and they can support both consoles. So we really don't know. So the only thing is that we do know is Nintendo will still be working on supporting the Wii U probably till the end of next year, not this year. So they're still gonna be working on it a little longer. So we just have to wait and see what Nintendo's gonna do. But the games is coming out for 2016 for no release date. I still think some are going to be delayed to 2017, so it can give more more time for it to come on the games for the Wii U and not all at once, because it doesn't have a release date as of right now. Now, some other interesting news that a report that was going on that was kind of, not really confirmed yet, but it's not confirmed yet from Sony, is the PlayStation 4.5, and pretty much it's going to be called by the report PlayStation 4K, and pretty much 2017 is a speculated release date, release window. Now, pretty much for this, there was an article last week of a possible PlayStation upgrade, which pretty much says which pretty much has more GPU power, and pretty much you can it seems like you can play some games at 4K if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to look at the article right now, but pretty much it's just a more tweaked version of the console with increasing processing power, and pretty much the console that offers some 4K features to some games, and not all games, but just some games. Or it can be a slim PS4 with small performance upgrades. To my understanding, or to me, what I think is going to happen is for this PlayStation 4K. If they do have PlayStation 4K, why not wait till next generation PS5? Because pretty much right now, usually what the trend usually be for for Sony consoles over the years, so 1, 2, and 3, usually is the big console. Then pretty much a couple years later, they have a slim console which has it's faster performance. You can load games faster. Takes up less space because it's smaller. Things like that in general. I'm assuming they are going to go to that route. I don't know about the 4K stuff. Probably it can play some 4K. I have no idea. Just like right now, this is a report. It's not confirmed. I'm going on a hunch, just saying that they're going to continue, like a PlayStation 4 Slim. That's what I think of PlayStation 4.5. I think of a Slim, and pretty much for the 4K and stuff, save that for PlayStation 5. I don't know. Probably you're gonna have some. Probably there's some tweaks that you can do something for 4K for the new PS4, but not a whole lot. But I think they're gonna keep. This going to put a little bit of those features in the next PS4, like PS4.5. And then PS5 is pretty much going to integrate a whole new system where you can play 4K games and stuff like that in general. That's what I'm assuming, because just going on track record for all the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and then Vita. I mean, not the Vita, then the PSP. They have slimmed down versions over the years. That's what I'm assuming. But then again, if they do come out with the PlayStation 4K, I don't think they need to. I just saved up for PlayStation 5. But right now, I don't know. Sony's like, I have no idea, because Sony's in control right now. They're pretty much dominating when it comes to consoles. I could see them, probably trying to do something else. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's definitely weird. But I still think that a PlayStation 4 Slim is definitely coming out. And I don't know about the PlayStation 4K. So I'm not too keen on that. I still think a PlayStation Slim is in order. But then again, we gotta wait till we get confirmed. So that's about it. Let me know what you think about this gaming news. What you think about the Wii U still get more support, probably to the end of next year, not this year. When do you think the NX console is coming out? I may do a video on that discussion when I think it's coming out. I still think it's coming out sometime this year, probably. But then again, it could come out a little bit longer. We have no idea. I'm probably got to do some speculation and probably do some in-depth thinking. And on top of that, what do you think about the PlayStation 4.5? I still think it's going to be a slimmed down version with just some better upgrades, with probably some 4K native features you can play. I don't think it's going to be a whole new system where you can have a whole bunch of 4K features too. I just think it's going to be a slimmed down version with some, not a whole lot. Just keep the whole 4K thing. I think Sony's going to keep the whole 4K thing, and pretty much for their consoles for the next generation console, PS5. But I have no idea. So that's about it. Let me know what you think about this. This video about to go 7 minutes long, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice one, guys.